King of the Hill hype. Yeah, I'll be jumping into voice chat with our co-caster Mars in a second. But let me run you through the players for King of the Hill. Team 1, we have Rad, team captain of Team 1. Exclamation mark cheer, Team 1. Sneaky Salmon is playing for Shadow Legends, Magistone for Team Bobber, El Noniro for the E-Boys, Yipip for Seabass's team, Fishing Frenzy, Hallis is playing for Wholesome Gamer Squad, 8spy, we see again, is playing for Team Potato, and Tiny Tris from the Queen Dream team. There are 8 players. Make sure you cheer for your favorite team, every team, any team you want. Just go for it. King of the Hill, it is free for all. Let's jump into voice chat with Mars. Hello, Mars.
Hello, Little Trouble.
Hello.
And hello, Stream.
Yes, hello. Everybody say hi to Mars. He is one of the mod team. I'm sure and not just on my channel, but an absolute super mod across all of Age of Empires on Twitch, basically. So say hello to Mars. He is also part of Team Bobber. He's captain of Team Bobber. Now you've got, I think I said... Let's go, Baba. I think I said Magistone playing King of the Hill for your team, correct?
We do have Magi, yep.
Okay. So the map is Mountain Ridge. Mars actually helped, or basically made this map. So do you want to tell us the changes that you made to Mountain Ridge for the Decathlon event?
So this is a variant of the standard Mountain Ridge. I think last year we removed one of the stone piles. The standard Mountain Ridge has 2 piles of 2 stone. I think we have 1 pile of 3 stone or something. That hasn't changed since last year's map, and last year's map has been in the mod center since last year. The changes since last year's map are that the map is a lot more circular, a lot fairer, because last year's was very uneven, and we had players spawning in a pit right next to the monument, essentially.
Yeah.
So that's been fixed. Hopefully. Yeah. We'll see in a minute's time.
Yeah, so we have a minute until we're in, but I'm just going to run you through the sips. We will see them again once we've got Capture Age up. All right, guys, welcome to event number 2, King of the Hill. It's a free-for-all game. We have our 8 players here on the right-hand side, representing teams 1 through to 8. The colors aren't consistent through the events, just keep that in mind. But these are our players. Mars, you can start us off. I've done enough talking for now. Do you want to take us through the players we have? Let's just do 4 each.
Sure. So, starting in the south for once, we have El Noniro playing as the Mongols, a very strong late game civ, and between Mangadai and Siege, they're a fairly strong King of the Hill civ. To the left of that, we have Hallis, a British pro, playing as Magyars. Magyars have a very good trash unit selection, as well as really good cav archers, which I think we'll see a lot of value. Yeah. Tiny Tris spawning a bit further from the center, but certainly with a clear path to get there still. Also playing as the Mongols, she's playing for the Age of Queens Dream team. And north of that, we have 8spy playing as Tatars, a very interesting civ for this map, given how high the center is, and given the pits in the center too. I think Tatars are a very informed civ choice for this map.
Yeah. Nice. Steve, thank you for the sub. Thanks so much. Continuing in that direction, Magistone representing Team Bobber, Mars's team, let's go. Playing as player 6 and playing as Slavs. I see some villagers wandering around looking for a woodline somewhere. But yes, Slavs, I think.
It's away for him. Yeah, he has his scout in the center though, so he does have a wood trickle.
Yes, and we'll talk about that soon. Nice work from Magi going straight for the center to get those extra resources. Slavs really beast of a civ late game, especially once they can get onto Halb Siege, but they've got lots of options, I feel. To the right of him, but first, Philcat, thank you for the sub. No, it's Vulture's gifting. No, it's Phil gifting. I'm confused. Phil, thank you for the gift sub to Maurice Rock. Sneaky Salmon here in the yellow playing as Chinese. Now, I'm not too sure if Salmon's Elo. I should know it, but I don't remember it right now. He is quite close to the center, but overall the spawn's been pretty good for all players. Yipip over in the orange, a little further away, but he's got some nice woodlines kind of protecting him at the front. He is playing as the Celts. We saw Celts really strong in Battle Royale, especially once they get onto their awesome siege. And forgive me if I'm distracted by a kitten, by the way, but as he's bringing in the boar in, we'll go down our final player, the Rad, team captain of Team 1. He is playing as Cumans. That's the Civ I probably am most curious about because I haven't seen it in this game mode before. I rarely play
Well,
Cumans.
ultimately, it's a free-for-all game mode, so that means you tend to boom and set up an economy before going for military, because rushing one player doesn't net you a long-term advantage. So humans stepping into that boom earlier, I think, are a strong choice too.
Yeah, interesting. And we still see that the center's been uncontested. Magi's just got his stone, his scout around there. The countdown will pop
I'm
up
not
later
sure
on.
it's been worth it for Magi because he didn't find his wood line and
Yeah.
he was a really inefficient eco because of losing that scout early.
Yeah.
He hasn't found his extra sheep either, so he's struggling for food a bit.
Yeah, so it's a little, yeah, I see the piggies at the front there. They're not too far away, so he could have found them if he just scouted the front. I like to see him going for the shorefish at the back, and the deer are conveniently there as well. So I think, yeah, Magi a little greedy with the center, and he's been attacked now. Both scouts on low, half HP. Can you explain how the trickle of resources works in King of the Hill?
I don't know off the top of my head exactly what the numbers are. I think it's the equivalent of 2 or 3 extra villages. But if you control the monument, you get a trickle of all 4 resources. And if you look at Magistone's resources, there's 490 stone. He started with 200. So that's 300 of every resource he's received.
It's pretty impressive. Yeah, it's a pretty good trickle of resources. So nice work from him to go into the center. And that does go to show that he is familiar with the game mode. He might have put some preparation in. We're hoping that the players do if they want to have a shot at taking out the win for their team. So nice work from Magi. Sneaky Salmon's the other one going to go for the middle, and if he takes out Magi's scout, he will then get those resources. Hammer Times is 3 post infills for each resource. There we go. It's like having a Feitoria Yeti, exactly. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, Rad also taking the shorefish at the back.
I think everyone on shorefish now. Mountain Ridge, the standard map, we haven't changed the food resources on it. You start with all 8 sheep plus 4 deer, but you only have 1 boar. So the shorefish is fairly important to establish an eco. And we haven't seen anyone pick Indians for that. So that's interesting. I think last year on the map we had 3 players go Indians.
Yeah, I think so too. At least a couple. Triss here, she's walling up. She's playing as the Mongols, but she's awfully close to 8 Spy. I don't know 8 Spy's elo. Someone might want to look that up. YOLO boy. Maybe you know. Thank you for the resub for 13 months. Oh, okay. So a bit of a beast of a player. Wow, there we go.
Quite a strong player. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, YOLO boy, so much.
Turns out watching these ads is too much of a hassle.
1700 says YOLO boy. Okay.
Okay, 1700-ish. Yeah, and Triss is about 1k 1100 maybe last I checked, or last I played with her. So I think she is wanting to wall up just to make sure that she's not bothered too early. Not sure how much she's played King of the Hill game mode, but I know that Age of Queens girls, they do get together and play team games quite often, so maybe that's something they've done together. But she's also got Hallis on the other side.
We have Hallis, exactly.
Yeah.
So
she's sandwiched between 2 really strong players. Hallis, a beast of a player. He's from the UK. And then 8 Spy, also 1700. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they're just going to focus on the center a little bit and Triss can stay safe as long as she can.
For her sake, I do hope they do. Yeah,
yeah, same. Who else have we got? So El Nero, not sure if they're Elo. And we see the Cuman second TC going up. It does take a long time to build, so it's a big commitment of these 9 villages to place a TC, but it is going to help the Rad out as we get through Feudal Age.
3 minutes normally, but I think with 9 villages it's around 30 seconds or something, so it's not too bad.
Guys, thank you for the hype train. It's the second one of the stream. Let's see what emo we get. Oh, I get a purr. Oh, let's go, Monty. Okay, there we go. Yipip also walling up a little bit. Just some palisade walls for now, of course, but doesn't want to get bothered too early. I don't think we're going to see too much feudal aggression in this map. Like you said, I think it's just more so about booming, getting the resources, staying safe. And then
2 scouts and a spear in the center, so he's taking control now.
Good spotting.
This is feudal aggression. And another scout coming forward. That's a big commitment to center control there.
Yeah. Everyone's elos, thank you. I didn't see it though. There we go, Philly saying spam this salmon to support sneaky salmon. I love it. Who has the center? El Nero does, taking top score as well. I see the elos there. So El Nero 1910. These are 1v1 elos. There we go, guys. You can all see it if you scroll up.
Salmon, I imagine, also a strong player. He's managed to keep a villager lead with Chinese ahead of Hallis, so that says something.
Yeah, absolutely. Over here in the yellow. Went for the market blacksmith. I don't actually. Oh, Alt T, Control T. I don't see when they click off and Capture H. So maybe, yeah, maybe I need to press something. I don't know. But yeah, apologies for not being able to track when they are clicking up and whatnot. But it's nice being able to see. There we go. Mars can give us the intel. It is nice to see the
60% up. There's early resources paid off. 8 Spy also almost 60% up, and Salmon at 50% up. So Magi will be first to castle by a big lead.
Okay. Can they build next to the Wonder? So this terrain here that we see, the kind of rocky terrain, you cannot build on. Same with the ice. Yeah, yeah.
That is a change I've made to the King of the Hill version of Mountain Ridge. So there's by default a small unbuildable area in the center that's been made a lot larger. You can still build both towers.
Yes, you can build towers, but it's a lot more difficult to place any castles this close to the monument. So it's going to be a little bit more of an open, aggressive King of the Hill. The snowy patches, they're buildable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there is one spot in the south and one on the right, I think, where you can fit a barracks.
Right.
Reinforcing production.
Yeah. There we go. So we're seeing 2 TCs coming up for a lot of players now. All 3 for 8 Spy. And Salmon.
Yeah.
But it's still El Nero with center control.
Long way back.
Ooh, check out 8 Spy going to try and take control from these scouts. He's got 4 spearmen moving in. Could be his to take.
Yeah.
If you want to keep track, guys, the numbers up top, this one is your military buildings. No, your military numbers. This one's your villager numbers. This one's your idols. And just be aware they're mirrored on the right-hand side.
Now, to keep control of the monument, you need at least 1 unit within 3 tiles of the center. So you can see on the left and top of the monument, there are sections of the rock that are straight lines, and that's 3 tiles away. So as long as those scouts can keep kiting those spears, El Nero will actually keep control of the center.
Yeah, there we go. And it's by bringing a scout up as well. Alrighty. Yip with some beast walls right up to the edge of the map he's going for. The current villager high is sitting for the Rad, who's been on the 2 TCs for all of Feudal, basically.
So that's the cumin spoon paying off there for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep your eye on the resources down here and keep your eye on that trickle coming in for El Nero. Almost at 300 stone. It is a really nice boost. Ooh. Might lose it soon, though. There we go. 8 Spy takes it, and he will maintain it as long as he's closest to it, has the units there. Yip playing the long game here. I love to see the walls. Lots of TCs for lots of players here.
Maybe we should have mentioned this earlier, but aside from the starting golden stones, which are 2 4-tile golds and 1 4-tile stone, there are no golds and stones in the back of this map. You have to push for the center if you want to have golden stone income.
Yeah. And here we can see...
are also not allowed to trade. Raids coming in by El Nero, though, against Hallis.
Ooh, I see it. Teal coming in with some knights. Not patrolling in there, just running in. Might snipe some farms. I'd love to see it. Yeah, he does get... Oh, no, that was a delete, actually. Oh, good reaction from Hallis, but as we would expect. Jordan, thank you for the sub. Thank you for 8 months. Hello. When did you lose VIP? Oh, you weren't meant to. That was a mistake, actually. Yeah, you were meant to keep yours because of the bet. Thanks for the resub. Strike a trade agreement with a neighbor. You cannot trade in any free-for-all game in the Decathlon. Monty's playing with my mic bandana. He can do that. That's fine. So interesting.
You physically can go to that too.
Yeah. Just putting up a defensive castle at home. That's the first castle we're going to see. She's just on the 1TC, but building the second one now. So she, I believe, is behind on the village count. Almost. It's actually Yip with the lowest amount who's building their second TC now.
We have 310 years remaining on the monument.
Good, yeah, I can't see that either. I think that's a... We need to see that. But yeah, apologies for that. Mars will be updating us on the time. I can't see that in Capture Age.
Will do. Yep.
Thank you. Lame trade
Santa
rating the
TC
enemy.
does that.
Sorry?
That's a TC I like to see.
Yeah,
Santa
I like it
TC
too.
coming up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not too ambitious. It's close enough to home, but it gets some stone,
Palace
even the
has one
deer.
too.
Yeah, yeah, nice move. And 8 Spy going for 1 as well. That's a little bit more forward, but that's kind of a decent spot for that stone there. Yeah, okay, we'll see. All players moving out.
Now, in 1v1, if you get this map in the ladder at some point, the forward resources, golds and stones, of your home base can spawn on the hills, which makes it very hard to build TCs to protect them. So
Yeah.
you kind of have to do these ballsy TCs a long way from the first one. To have safe resources.
It's kind of like what we see here with Salmon's stone. That's their only stone, and it's on the hill there. Pretty exposed. All right, lots of TCs for all players, really. Let's cycle through these stats down the bottom.
Nobody up to it yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, so Salmon's on 5 TCs. Let's go. Now, there are a couple relics on the map, and they are pretty accessible. I see just the one in the center. The others are more closest to the bases. 8 Spy with the score lead and the monument at the moment. So sitting nice at 26, almost 2,700 score, 74 pop. But it is Salmon with the highest population now. All villagers. No military just yet. So it's boom, 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 boom. Burnsy, not your buddy, mate. Yeah, I think so too. I think so. So it will really come down to the timing of when the players move out. And like we saw in Battle Royale with Doubt being aggressive early, taking center early, he is then the target, and that is such a risk. If you get ganged up on, then you could be completely behind and might not be able to get back into it.
Hey,
Clemens.
I'm a bit worried about Triss's golden stones. Again, considering her spawn, but she hasn't pushed far into the center aside from outpost rushing. She could have TCs up.
I do love the outposts though, and I'm not too sure how much prep Triss has put into it, and whether she knows kind of the meta, I suppose we could say, in terms of that you do eventually have to push out to get those res, otherwise you're just going to run out of it and it'll be too late to get that control. She is using her defensive castle to produce some manga dye, so she's actually almost with the highest military pop.
She could be going... She has one relic in the back of the base that should be fairly safe for her. There's one more closer to Hallis, but that is totally uncontested at the moment.
Yeah, it might be Hallis's to take, and he is going to be a player that's a beast at... what's the word? Multitasking. Yes.
Yeah. If she went
multitasking.
now she'd get it.
Can we see more of Hallis versus El Nero? There's not a lot happening between them at the moment, no. So El Nero is walled off to the side. Hallis building up some CA at home. Some Magyar CA. Oh, I see. Sorry, I missed that. There we go. Sorry. 8 Spy has the monument.
There's early knights coming out by El Nero, obviously painting a target on his back for Hallis.
Yeah, exactly. Hallis might just want to focus on getting his revenge on El Nero. He says, mate, you want to take me on? Let's go for it. Let's go.
And we have the first castles in the center going up by the Raj, so that's a great way to secure resources.
Yeah, and Salmon's about to take the middle with the Chooks.
Yeah, and he's putting his second castle up too.
Yeah.
Above all, because the resources are so dense, as soon as you have castles up, you have resources that can't be taken by other players.
Yeah.
Monument changes to yellow, 230 years remaining.
There we go, 230 years. It's going to get pretty spicy once it gets to 100 years. And I believe, Mars, correct me if I'm wrong.
Now.
Okay, there we go. Nice. So we're going to see some military happening.
First.
I see a man-at-arm being produced from Magi, and some Scorps and a ram.
Ooh,
but yeah,
that's a lot of Slav barracks. This could be a Druzhina push at some point.
Druzhina, there we go. Let's go, Magi. Slavs, infantry, and siege could be super, super strong, but he will need a lot of siege to take down a lot of castles. I like kind of the house
siege workshops.
All right, Salmon makes it to Imp first. Currently 136 population with the highest pop. Chinese is a beast of a Civ late game, and I think, although they don't get BBC, I'm remembering that. Are these Keshiks again? Let's go.
Now we do have the Rad, 8 Spy, and Yippip also up to Imp. 8 Spy just hit Imp. The other 4 players have not clicked up yet, so in the El Nero Hellas war, neither player will be getting Imp for some time yet.
Yeah, let's see if there's good mango hits or if they're taken out.
Ooh, that's some good damage.
Yeah,
good
also
HP.
good
Splits,
splits still. Yeah, the splits from Hallis. It just shows his experience, and now the knights have to run away. Ooh, but look at the amount of castles on the map. Oh my goodness, we're just going to scroll through these. I have to make sure Monty doesn't eat the plant. 6 TCs from El Nero. No castle just yet, but I think Hallis and El Nero are just going to be occupied with each other for so long. Does Mars see the countdown? Yeah, I'm sorry that I don't see the countdown, by the way. Didn't know that was the case.
192 years.
Yeah, really sorry that's not the case. If anyone... oh, yo, McCausland. Thank you for the 4 gift subs. They're tier 3s! They're tier 3s! Oh my moly, holy moly. McCausland! Hey, I noticed this time. Yo, thank you so much. Holy moly. That's extremely generous of you. Thank you for the support. Damn. Adding to the prize pool. Thank you, McCausland. Tier 3 is massive. 4 of them is like, holy moly. So, Kat, you reckon Hallis might struggle taking the middle later? Because everyone's dropping castles. Yeah, absolutely. And it is still 8 Spy with the Monument, our Tatar player. Oh, look at these castles.
Yeah, so with the stone in the center, you don't have one player with control of the entire center. There's kind of enough room around there for multiple players to have control. But as in any game, when you get to the center, space gets tight, so we won't have every player with castles in the center.
Yeah, exactly. Especially like this, we're seeing Salmon going for another castle, but it's already in range of 8 spies. Yeah, exactly. Already trebbing it down.
I haven't seen Timurd Siegecraft in yet. Those trebs don't have the extra range.
Yeah.
We could see that too.
Yeah, second treb coming out. So this castle might go down pretty quickly. Population's still looking really good for Salmon, who's getting their own trebs out too. Siege Workshop's forward. A lot of Chooks banked up too. Let's check Hallis versus El Nero. Hallis kind of trapping El Nero in with these castles. And El Nero just having to play defensive.
Preventing El Nero from getting to the center.
Yeah.
El Nero, not the strongest player in this match, I think. Certainly not the highest, anyway.
And definitely going to be tough going up against Hallis.
As much in the game. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Triss's outpost rush getting wrecked by the Hussar from the Rad. Cumin Hussar. They move a little faster. Do they really? I'm not familiar enough with...
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do.
5% per age, starting in feudal.
There we go. This is why Mars is our co-caster. He's the brains. BSB with the cheers in for Team Bobber. Let's check on Magistone in the pink.
144 years.
144
so getting close
years.
to the first 100-year countdowns.
Yeah, and when it gets close, all players are going to basically gang up on whoever's holding it at the time. They're not going to want to the game to end without contesting the middle, really. Ah, I see Bombard Towers coming into the center. Bombard Towers from our Chinese player. There are 8 teams. More, you can type ! teams to see who the players are on them. But look at the trebs there from 8 Spy with the score lead.
Not outranged trebs and only deal 1 damage per hit. We do have Timurd Siegecraft in now, so we could see Flaming Camels as well.
Oh, let's hope so. Viper showed us how it's done. But,
he did.
The Chooks are taking out the trebs. They're taking some losses from the castle as well, but I think it's going to be worth it until the Keshiks come in and knock them out. Okay, we see Siege Onagers here. Oh no, sorry, Onager. Got too excited. Onager from Yipip. Placing a castle there to bother Sneaky Salmon's eco, and this could be really interesting. I mean, the players might feel like they have no chance in the center, so they might try and bother the players that have control by raiding the eco, bothering them there in that way.
And
check out this
probably
engagement.
can't get to the center right now, but is doing... I mean, Salmon is the one with the control of the center, 120 years, and one of the best people in... has one of the best positions to take the center for the first countdown. So Yipper pushing in here is definitely doing so.
Yeti, thank you for the donation. Thank you for the 15. Much appreciated, Yeti.
And
Yeti,
big push
Yeti.
by Salmon against 8 Spy. So one of the castles is down. Siege Ram headed for the second one. Magi also wanting to come into the game now. He's got Siege Ram coming forward. Heavy Scorpions.
Yeah, look at this push by Salmon against 8 Spy, who's got score lead. He doesn't want to have it. He's not going to let it happen. The Bombard Towers are in the center, though. Look at the amount of
They went
troops, though.
up to the Slav Siege Rams if Manchester can get those forward.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got 6
100
currently.
years remaining. So Salmon is the first person in the final 100 years.
There we go.
And with those Bombard Towers, he's clear. He has an intention to try and take the game on the first countdown.
Yeah. Sheep, who has the most sheep? Not sure. I don't think anyone has sheep at this stage. Our Tatar player would have got a lot of extra sheep, though. So,
it's at 94 years. The Rad taking the center with his Hussar.
ooh, a nice spotting, but Salmon gets it back. Rad takes top score.
Yep.
More Bombard Towers coming up in the middle. This is really nice play from Salmon, but look at Magistone pushing out on 8 Spy. Magi with the almost population limit. It's actually El Namir, our Mongol player. Let's see how this is going here against Hallis. Hallis with the hill bonus there. He's not Tatars. That is 8 Spy playing as Tatars, but he's still in a great position to keep El Naniro trapped.
Magistone doesn't have a castle yet, so I don't think he has.
No, he's got the
So
one.
he did have
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
It got trapped down, so he might.
Am I behind
Oh, and he
you?
has one. No, never mind. He does.
Yeah, he's got one. Timer not working capture age. Yeah, we can't see it, sorry. I don't know why.
Lots of traps by the Red. He has 6 human trebuchets taking out those Bombard Towers now.
And look at the cavalry coming in. There's no halb defense here from Salmon. He's just pure Chuko news. So these are pretty
80
good
years
trades.
remaining.
18? 80.
Yeah.
You said 80?
80.
80. God bless. Panicked. All right.
He will not hold it. No.
No, not with Rad coming in here with these trebs, knocking down the Bombard Towers.
And matching with Siege Ram on the
Yeah.
Bombard Towers in the north as well. So, no, that, he will not hold it. Nobody taking the centre back yet, but yeah, no chance of holding it.
And Hallis and Nero completely distracted down here at the bottom. We haven't seen any military from Triss just yet. She's got 20, but she's just staying nice and safe and wanting to avoid the conflict in the center at the moment. But check the raids from Rad into Salmon's eco. Salmon's 66 population now.
67 years we have a change, and Magistone holds the centre.
Let's go. Magi taking it for the first time. He's got the Scorpions in there, lots of halbs too, which is going to be great up against Rad's push as the Cumin player with great cavalry. Rad is scary indeed. Loving the play to go for Salmon here. Fortified wall coming in for Magi.
Yeah, and in the south, Hallis and El Naniro still going at it. Hallis has a serious cavalry army there.
Magi has 20
Taking out
barracks. Well, he's going to have 20 barracks.
Slaps every one of those as a house as well, so that's 100 population supported by the barracks
Yeah,
alone.
good thinking. Heavy CA just came in for Hallis, so he's going to make his push now with the Trebs on the hill. 8 Spy in a really tough spot from the start, basically. He went for the aggression against Hallis, and he's probably regretting that now, that he's getting pushed by him, getting picked on. Wow,
And the problem with
740
Magi's
pop.
army is it gets taken out by Siege Onagers very quickly. Does take the countdown past 80 years though.
Alrighty, less than 80 years for the countdown. Magistone has halbs, he's got the siege, but it's going to be CA
That's
from
a
8 Spy.
production.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at all those. Oh, the Scorpions do the
No
damage on the
onagers,
heavy
though.
CA. I see a Flaming Camel, Mars. Flaming Camel from 8 Spy, just the one. It's on the left.
I do, yes.
Let's go.
Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
70 years remaining.
All right, let's see if Magistone can deal with getting pushed on by 8 Spy. Rad from the right-hand side. Hallis may be moving forward now from the bottom now that he's kind of done his damage for now against El Nanero.
Yeah, Magi will not be holding that against these 3 attacking
No,
armies.
not
No
3 at
way.
a time. It's tough. And this is the risk of taking the center. It's so hard. I think what might
He's
happen...
a huge investment though.
True.
If you look at his army, it's mostly trash. Couple siege units which cost a bit of gold, but it's
Yeah.
not an expensive army.
Yeah, absolutely. And he can just recoup. Look at his resources. He can recoup for days, rebuild his army. And he's got the right composition as long as he maybe gets some Scorps back or some siege to deal with the CA if he can. He's still taking good trades against Rad's cavalry. But I think 8 Spy's going to take it back. He's got top score at the moment. Salmon's struggling, still being raided.
I might be a bit behind you now.
Oh, okay. I'm at 46-15.
I'm 46-17.
Oh, okay, not too far off. We can
But
see.
the centre's still under Magi's control.
Yeah,
still
and
has
Magi's
pubs there.
production. His production is amazing. We can see it up here, guys, in the Capture Age overlay. Bless Capture Age.
Wow.
It's insane. He's got 61.
Flaming camel, flaming camel, flaming camel.
Flaming camel, I
Goes in
see.
against the siege man.
Let's go. Sadly, anticlimactic camel there. Oh, they're actually just going to be sitting right in the line of halberdiers running past. Hallis moving in now. He's getting pushed back a little bit by El Noniro, though.
37 years remaining. Magistone still has control of the centre.
Yeah,
That's the closest the can. And Hallis pinging the centre.
Yeah, I just saw too. Send in
If
the
that
help.
production keeps up, I mean, Hallis is cutting it off now, but if nobody cut it off, I think Magi might have a chance here.
Yeah, keep us updated on the timer. Yip
30
Yip,
years.
30 years. Yip Yip just booming still.
29.
Only 25 military from Yip Yip.
We have Rat coming in. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're going for it now.
Don't have a chance. 26 years, Magistone still has the centre.
Yeah, the halves are just going
24.
straight in. He's just sending the gather points right into the middle so he keeps it.
This is insane. 22 years remaining.
Teamwork, come
Goes
on.
21 years.
Oh, 21
Teamwork
years.
wins.
Into 8 Spies control again. Holy moly.
That is a fantastic push he's put forward, though.
Yeah.
Right now, 8 Spy with the biggest army in the centre by far. You, if you select them all, can see how the population breakdown is for the different players.
Yeah, 193 population from 8 Spy, but 197 from Magizone. He's keeping all his units back. I really like this. He's going to regroup. He doesn't want to keep sending them forward. He's got so many buildings. Holy moly. I think he might be adding some skirm soon to deal with the CA.
2 of 8 Spy's cav archers in his base. If he doesn't do anything about them, that could cost him a lot in the long run.
Yeah, maybe.
And Yippet with a lot of Celt siege onagers on the right.
Yeah.
I did see those shots landing during the first fight in the centre.
Yeah. So now it's 8 Spy versus the Rad, but it's a lot of heavy CA, a couple of Hussar in there as well. Into Rad's just pure
Yeah,
Hussar
that looks
army.
like a probing attack to sort of keep an eye on the centre. It's not going to do much damage.
Yeah. I'd love to see Yip Yip do something, have some big impact with these siege onagers, but he's got to keep his halbs near them to keep
Yeah,
them
the
protected.
siege rams are headed for the Rad at the moment, who's not the person you need to be going after.
He might want to just be getting a little bit more space, and look at all the siege workshops that
That's fair too.
have got rams in them by Rad. That's a lot of rams. Where is he? 13 rams. And now Ace Spy trying to get some towers up in the center for a bit of control. Magi still having a great impact with the Slav Siege and Halb. Look at the amount of castles from Hallis here, though.
Magistone taking out production, that will do a lot for the game as well. Yeah.
Absolutely.
In the south, Hallis and El Nero still
Still
fighting.
going at
Hallis
it.
has the hill, El Nero can't get to the centre.
Yeah, it's so tough for El Noniro.
Misclick on a pause.
He's got a lot of rams there, so he's going to need a big push, though, because it's a lot of castles to take out. Apologies for the little bit of
54
lag.
years.
Ooh, 54 for 8 Spy, rather.
And this countdown could be going low. Depends on the production building, so he's losing those stables incredibly quickly.
Yeah, nice work from Magi to knock them out. Magi still having great impact, 170 population. El Nero pop capped, but that's 127 vills, 70 military, and they're going for it now. Hallis does have the Magyar Hussars.
Army can get in though. There are so
Yeah.
many castles of Hallis.
So many castles. And to have the Magyar Hussars there that do the damage extra damage against the siege from El Nero, really strong
Yeah, that's
push
going
from
to be
Hallis.
why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rather strong defense from Hallis. Meow, yeah. Monty says hi.
Magistone's pushing his whole Halb army forward now. So
He's going for it
Magistone's
again. Flaming Camel, let's
Hallis
go.
is headed in. Those Tatar guard towers, a very pretty building, but
Yeah, aren't they? They're gorgeous.
yeah.
Nice. Trebs moving in too, but these are Trebs from 8 Spy. I don't think they're doing anything helpful here. Yeah, they get eaten. I feel like there was not much use for the Trebs there in the center.
30 years remaining. So this is, yeah, he's going for it here.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's going to
28
be
years.
8 Spy versus Talus.
Streaming in. He still has production buildings. So this could be a dangerous hold.
Yeah, and that's what matters. He's got the resources
24
too.
years.
He's got 12.7k wood in the bank. So as long as he just uses the market a little bit, get some food.
If those helps go for the cavalries, they could do some good damage. But instead, they're keeping the other cavalry off of them. 19 years remaining for
19. This is the closest we've had it, I think. And he's got so many CA there. We need some onagers, some scorps, anything to knock out that big clump. Otherwise, this is 8 Spy's game to take. 8 Spy for Team
15
Potato.
years, 14.
Ooh, let's go Triss!
Coming in with Mangadai.
Yeah, we see Triss for the first time bring her army into the center. She's got 69 military. Nice.
Remaining.
Oh my
Everyone's
gosh.
headed for that cavalry.
And he might just run.
Stuck inside the monument that someone with range is going to have to manually
kill. Oh my gosh.
7 years remaining. 6 years now.
He's got it.
8 Spy could have this. The CA mass gets surrounded. Onagers from Triss, 4 years remaining.
4 years, it's just those units. 3 units.
Just the years. 2 years. 2 years. 1 year remaining.
And
it's so close. No, the game is over.
I think there's 1 unit still. Oh no, we've got a couple. 5 units, 5, 6, 7 units from 8 Spy still in the center there that keeps control.
A couple more cavalries on the left too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Incredibly
GG.
close. Triss was so close with those onagers.
Triss with the onagers. Yeah. But they all realized, they're like, oh my god, this is getting a little bit too close. We need to stop this from happening.
Was trying the whole game to push towards the center. I was just...
didn't let him.
Is such a good player too.
Yeah. Oh, multi. GG. 8 Spy, congrats.
Around. I didn't catch how they got there, but there are El Nanuro's Hussar in the center right now.
Oh yeah. He's got 25 units there. Well played. He must have just ran for it. Oh, GG's everybody.
Castle, honestly. There's an opening there.
Yeah, one did get knocked down.
GG's
everybody. There we have it. Wow, it was quite back and forth. I'm glad we saw Triss come forward at the end. Yupip's sitting at the 4th highest score currently. But that is I don't see the stats up there now, but well played from all units. All units. And all players. All units, I suppose, too. Oh, wow. So, the win goes to 8 Spy for Team Potato.
It does indeed. Well played, 8 Spy.
Well played, Siege Onagers. Hell yeah, Glocken. How are you doing, Glocken? Welcome, everybody. We've just finished the second event of the Decathlon. We had the 2 Battle Royale games with the pros and 8 Spy and King Boo filling in for Winchester and, oh my gosh, don't eat that. And MBL. And now we've had 8 Spy take the win here. So dominant performance for Team Potato so far in the Decathlon. Elephant North, Decathlon means there's 10 events. Farm sim for sure. Rad. Let's just have a look at the map.
I believe is trivia.
Yes, let's go. Honestly, guys, I am so excited for trivia. It might be the event I'm most excited for today. Maybe, we'll see. Thank you, Mars, so much for co-casting this one with me. I absolutely love this game. Love to see the players give it their best.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being the brains of the operation. and for being our timer on the monument.
That's all good. Have fun the rest of the event, everyone, and I'll see you around.
Let's go.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Alrighty, guys, let's check the stats here. Crazy timeline. We see the military just bang on from Imp.